Hi y'all, it's Shelly. So I have another haul. I thought this was the last one was going to be my last one for a while. But I went to the reject shop to pick up a couple of things for my dog. And when I went there, I found some new laser cut shapes that I hadn't seen there before. And there was also a card making pad that I hadn't picked up before. So that's the only reason that I walked over to the craft aisle, was to look for the card making pad. So I was just going to share with you what I got. These are that same brand, the Craft Stall. There's a horse in there, there's an elephant, there's a cat, a dog, sheep, a duck. Actually, I could probably just open them up and share it with you because they're kind of hard to see. Sorry, I should have prepared this before I started, but I didn't even think of that. So here's the elephant and the horse. Very cute. Here's the duck. Here's the cat. And here's it was a 6-pack for $2 or $2.50. I believe it was $2.50. Yeah, it was $2.50. There's the dog. And then here's the little sheep. So I'm going to be doing a scrapbook album with my dog. So that whole package wasn't worth $2.50, but I think I can use the others for things. And then here's the next pack, and this is hearts. And just open all of these up, and then I'll just put them in one container so that I can show you what they all look like, because they're kind of hard to see in the package. Now, you can see here on the back of this one, you can see, the dust, the black from the laser. But if you just turn it over, it doesn't really have any. So if you wanted to use it, in the craft color, without, and it's pretty thin chipboard, but it's really, like I bought a few at the Stitches and Craft show that I just went to a couple of weeks ago in Sydney, and it was actually, let me get a piece of white paper down here and see if you can see them on there better. The package that I got at the Stitches and Craft show was, I don't know, it was probably $6, and I got more. So there you can see that's all of the hearts. I got a few more from that craft show, but for $2.50, I thought, okay, I'm doing this. I have a whole big, oh, sorry, I was opening this before I showed it to you. There's the other pack. And, anyway, I have a whole big box of laser cut chipboards that I have broken out and am using currently on a project. So these are kind of like doilies, was what they made me think of, but then there's these two shapes that are a little bit different. So there are those. And I think I am here's the next one. I think I am a chipboard hoarder. There's a little whale, a fish. It's a very tropically looking fish. A little polar bear. A cute, cute, cute penguin. And I'm not really sure if these were there before and I just didn't see them. but I didn't get them. So there's a couple of dolphins. And this will be really good because I did a dolphin cruise in Gulf Shores, Alabama before I came to Australia. And although I saw some dolphins, they're really hard to take photos of on those cruises just with a cell phone. So here's the next one, and it's butterflies. So those dolphins will be great for that. I can put it on the photo with the sunset, and then still have a dolphin on it. Because I didn't get a good photo of the dolphin. I saw quite a few, but didn't see them close enough that that my photos were any good. They were, they did come up next to our boat, but by the time you took a photo of them, they were already going back, under the water. So here's those 4 actually. You can see it better on the side that doesn't have much of the dust, the laser dust, I guess, the dust from cutting with the laser, I guess you would call it. Okay, and then there's that one. And that one is actually almost a little steampunky looking, this one here. Okay, so that's the butterflies. And I pretty much got one of everything that they had. But they did have, oh, here's the next one, owls. They did have some with some keys in it that I did not get because I already have quite a few of these laser cut chipboard keys. I bought a package from Gina's Designs, which I think is now Gypsy Laser Cuts or something like that. And I haven't used very many of them. I bought a big package and haven't used many. So I didn't get the keys. Okay, so then there's the last 2 little owls. Cute. I love owls. So there's that, and then I got this package of chipboard embellishments. It's little coffee cups, teacups, whichever you want to call it. Then I got these oops, sorry, I hit the camera. I got these laser cut tags. I'll open those as well. I'll show you what they look like because there's 4 different tags. So there's that one and that one. And these were $2.50 also. And I know my American friends, some of you that are very cheap are probably like, and there's nothing wrong with it, by the way. The ones that I'm calling cheap, you know who you are, and I know you don't care. But you're probably thinking, wow, that's a lot of money for those. But, crafting supplies here are at least 30% more than what I would pay for them in the U.S. And then on top of that, the Australian dollar is like, $1 Australian is like 70 something cents US right now. So anyway, okay, this is a crepe paper sheet, and I got this for a project that I'm doing. I'm going to be covering the project with it. Not going to tell you what it is because it's for somebody that might watch this video. But I will share it with you once I get it. Then I got this chipboard embellishment pack, and this goes along with that paper that I showed you before. Well, it's got these same colors in it. They don't really have a name for their collections. There's no name on them. So you just kind of have to look at them and and go with it and say, oh, okay, these, these colors match. But I got the card making pad as well. So these are the same, colors to go with it. And what this is it contains 10 pre-folded cards, 2 punch-out embellishment sheets, and 1 sheet of foam squares. So, you have your foam squares in the back. Then you have just these punch-outs. Let me cut this open on the other side, and I'll just flip through the whole thing. Oh, looks like this side of it is a little dirty, but so you just have, all those different little punch outs, and it has love you, happy day, love you more, happy birthday to you, love, and it has some of the swans. I don't really care for these flowers, but who knows, I may use them. And then here's your cards. And what's really cute is here on the cards it says, made especially for you by, and then you just sign your name. I have a stamp that says, created by Shelly, but if you didn't, you could just handwrite your name in there. And so then there's the bows. And this one is really cute. And I'm actually I made a piano a while ago, a few years ago probably, for Hazel Basil for one of her challenges. And this is the diamonds. And, she has all but disappeared. Well, she has disappeared from YouTube. I wish I had her contact information. She was such a sweet girl. And then you're to the foam, so that's all your cards. So it's a little, card pack. But just to finish up about that, I made this piano, and I'm getting ready to make another one and put inside of it, instead of a drawer, I'm going to put just a pouch for cards to slide in and out. So I'll definitely share that for you when I get it finished. It's for my aunt. I'm looking at getting a silhouette cameo, and I haven't started it yet because I can hand draw out the pieces that I want, because the last one I made for Hazel Basil's challenge, I cut it out by hand. And it's very hard on your hands, even if you don't have any arthritis problems or anything, to cut out all that chipboard pieces that are curved, like the piano would have a curve. But I know that after I made it by hand, I noticed that Saw Crafters had one in her store, like I don't know if it's chipboard or the wood that she sells. But so if you didn't want to cut one out by hand, you could go over to her store and buy one pre-made. But I'm going to do mine by hand because that's what I prefer. If I get the cameo before, I will do it. Probably cut out the top and the bottom of the piano with the cameo because it'll be so much easier on my hands. But I will hand draw it. So anyway, that's a little haul from the Reject Shop again. The Reject Shop strikes again. And I have another a couple other small things that I picked up, but I'm going to share it in another video because this one's almost at 15 minutes. And so, I hope everyone is still being patient with me about getting my video together about what's happened in the last year and where I am now, why I'm here and how I got here. I want to share it with all of you who care and who want to know, but I want to do it separate from a crafting related video because some people don't want to hear all of that. So anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble this long. I will talk to y'all again soon.